Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you weren't sure if you can ask that question? Hello, and today's insight is mainly going to be about the trauma of asking questions. Dun dun dun. I'm being facetious. I'm making jokes. Jokes, as my boyfriend says it. Anyway, what I mean to say, I is that sometimes you have a question that's like burning you, right? You need to know the answer to the question, but you don't know if you can ask the question because you don't know if the person in front of you is in the right headspace. Is A in the right headspace? Is B open-minded? Is C willing to talk about this? Or D just even interested in the conversation at all, right? Just to name a few. Now, in either case, okay, the way I have come about this is that no matter what you do, how the person responds to your question is going to tell you more about them. Now, if you want to be 100% without fault in this situation at all, I suggest you ask yourself these questions. Okay, is it the right time? Will there be a better time? And if you don't know the answer to these, ask the person themselves. Now, I know my father, as a closer, he does this. When he calls people, or when he used to call people, he would ask, is this the right time? Can I talk to you now? And if the answer is no, so when would be a better time? And then he would take down the time, and then he'd call them them. He'd call them then. So it's better if you actually make the effort to make the person feel like you understand them and that you get them and that you actually want to meet them halfway. And you'll see that if you show that you want to meet them halfway, they will definitely want to meet you halfway as well. Now, so ask them, is this the right time? Or if it's not the right time, when would be a better time? And then take the time to, write it down and cement it in your agenda to make sure that you call them back at a better time so that they would be in a better headspace to actually converse with you. Because let's face it, if you're calling them, okay, and they're not in the right headspace, they'll actually try to rush things and get it out of the way, or rush things so they can get it out of the way and then move on to more pressing matters. But if it's really important for you, for them to be in the right headspace, for you to do whatever you need to do, you better comply to their needs. Because if you want them to supply something, okay, it could be an answer, it could be a favor, it could be a so on and so forth, the best way is to meet them halfway and make their job easier, because you are making whatever you're going to ask might make it harder for them to actually do what they need to do, and you don't want to do that. You want to steer clear of that. You want to make it as easy as pie for them to want to work with you, right? So that when they say yes to that, then there will be more yeses that follow, hopefully. So my question to you is, when you want to interact with someone, do you take the time to think of the situation from their perspective, or do you only look at it from your perspective? Is what I want you to ponder. So ponder that.